Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather click ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the shit, but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you've asked me to do. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. You join me on this wonderful Friday, the 11th of July. Fucking hell, we're already a third of the way through the month. Why is time going so quickly? And that means that tomorrow I am officially 4 weeks post-show, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, what's been going on this week? How have things been going? It's been pretty good. Obviously, if you have seen, I think I should have the video up already, but I did do my photo shoot on Wednesday with Dawn, which was a lot of fun. Such a nice way to kind of, I guess, like have something to look forward to post-show. And this week, again, it's definitely continued to be interesting in terms of the reverse. So I believe it was Monday, we bumped my food up by 50 carb on a rest day, 75 on a training day, so 25 carb intra and then 50 carb in with food. Weight went up to, I believe, 131.3 on Wednesday, and then it dropped again yesterday to 129.8. I was like, bro, what is going on? Why am I still in the 120s? Like, at fucking 3.5 weeks post-show. And then yesterday morning, we put in an extra 25 carb. So on a training day, I'm on 450 grams of carbs, which I went back and checked. that was the highest my food got in my last off season. So 4 weeks post show, we're already at peak off season food from last year. So I have no idea what that means for how high my food is going to have to go in this phase. But, you know, either way, I'm not complaining. Like, it's nice to have more food to play with. I've been making some of my favorite meals, still feeling really good. I mean, I have had days where I've not felt amazing. Like yesterday I was pretty damn tired, which again, not surprised considering how much my weight had dropped, and my sleep even the last couple of nights had just been pretty shit, like just waking up at like 2:30, 3:30. But this morning I actually did sleep in until 4:30, which I know sounds ridiculous, but to me that is a win. I would love to get it to the point that I just wake up naturally at 5. That's kind of my happy wake up time, because I love being up early and like doing loads of work in the morning, but when you're waking up at 2:30 in the morning and you can't get back to sleep, it's not a lot of fun. It's not a lot of fun, and one does not feel very rested. So I'm hoping this is the start of me just starting to feel better. You know, like I still look absolutely fine, just like a little bit softer, but that's to be expected. I have been looking kind of crazy in the gym some days this week, like super vascular, which I feel like part of it is the heat, part of it is potentially like the intra, because it was when I put that in on, was it Tuesday, that I was like, whoa, what's going on here? But yeah, I'm mentally ready to like gain weight. I just want a fat ass. That's all I want. I just want a fat ass again. And look, obviously when it comes to gaining weight back post show, you can't decide where you gain it. And I know myself, I do tend to gain weight more so on my waist and my midsection. And that is fine, because I'm not meant to have abs. I'm not one of these people who walks around with abs all of the time. And training's been going well too. Again, like I feel like with training, because I'm still kind of getting into my new program, I'm having to think so much about what I'm doing in the gym, which is really, really nice. Learning a lot and just figuring out more about how I can move best and get the most out of my movements. So I will take you guys to the gym with me today, because I'm going to be training glutes and delts, and it's just going to be another fun weekend in the life vlog, off-season edition. Shane and I are doing something fun this evening, which I won't tell you guys what it is. I'll just take you along with us. And then tomorrow I'm getting a new tattoo, which I'm fucking so excited for, because I've had this booked for a while now. I haven't actually gotten, like, I got 2 tattoos when I was in Ibiza last year. The like, can you even see them? The 1996 and the like little butterfly, but they were obviously like spontaneous, but I haven't gotten like a planned tattoo in ages. And obviously I do have quite a few. I have like, I don't know, 8 or 9 tattoos. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going down to Malaga to get it. So I'll bring you guys along with me for that too. And then, yeah, just come with me for the weekend, I guess. Again, this is like there was part of me that was like, oh, off-season vlogs are going to be so boring, but they're not boring. It's me showing you how to actually make progress in your off-season, which is eat well, train hard, recover harder. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we just had school with Thompson this morning. He's 4 lessons in. And he's already improved so much. He can do down now, which is nice. His walking is getting better. So, you know, still have some things to iron out. But, you know, he's also still a puppy. So I can't get too mad at him when he steals everything and eats everything. I don't know if he'll ever grow out of that, but we'll see. But anyway, yes, we're just now out on our walk. And then we're going to go home. We're going to have breakfast. And then we're going to go and train. So I will probably catch you guys in the gym, because breakfast is the same as it always is. Literally, I don't need to show you that, but I will show you some of the rest of my meals today, because they are delicious. I have kind of changed my meals around, just like the post-workout, because chicken and rice post-workout, when you're on that much food, it was getting hard to get down. So we switched it back to the good old reliable Cocoa Pops, which, you know, always helps. I think eating cold food is also really nice, especially when it's hot outside. But anyway, yeah, feeling good. It's been a mental busy week, but obviously I'm super grateful for that. And yeah, so guys, of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, give it a comment, tell me if there's anything that you guys want to see, and I will catch you en route to the gym. Okay, breakfast is done. I'm just getting my intro ready. So I said I'd show you guys what I'm having now, because it has changed. So like I said, we are doing 25 carb intra workout. So I did order some like actual, like, you know, like a tub of intra that you would get from, like I ordered from my core supplements. So that's on the way. But obviously while it's waiting to come, what I'm doing in the meantime is 2 Powerades, because 500 ml of this has 13 carbs. So 2 of them is 26 carb. It's close enough. So I'm just doing them. I've never really had, like, I have used intercarbs in the past, like a few years ago, but because my appetite is pretty good, I've never been the person that like needs to use intercarbs because I can't get all my carbs in from food. But they do have a performance benefit, and you know, any little 1% is gonna help. So what I do is the Powerades, because these are like, I don't know, ice storm, the blue one, and then I mix it with my kiwi blueberry raw EAAs. I think I ordered the Train by JP Pina Colada intra workout, and I have the Train by JP Pina Colada EAAs as well, so they'll go together. But this is a real nice combo, So just make that up, and then obviously only having like a liter is not enough for me because it is so hot and I drink a lot in my sessions. Then I just fill the rest up with water. Delish. Honestly, it's actually so good. Like, it's delicious. It's like having a little treat in your session. And then pre-workout, because it's glutes and delts, I'm not going to do a stim pre. I'm just going to do my bottle. Stay still. That bottle's going to keep falling over. Also, like, one of my biggest gripes at the moment is the lids on bottles, like the lids on plastic bottles, and the fact that they don't like come fully off. Like I always end up spilling shit. So it's really annoying. But anyway, I'm doing the raw pump non-stim strawberry lemonade, I believe. Strawberry lemonade. This is one of the nicest tasting pre-workouts I've ever had. And like I've said before, I normally hate pump-based powder or pre-workouts. I usually just do like the ride-on, which are capsules, but these slap. So that, and then my creatine in the pre. And then I'll also do an espresso just for a little bit of something. I feel good today. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday I was on the way to the gym? I was literally like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this whole session. Like, I felt so fucked. So I feel a lot better today. So hopefully this is the start of me actually recovering. Because I feel like most people are like, oh, you know, the first 4 to 6 weeks post-show is recovery. And I honestly feel like I haven't recovered at all. Because my body's like, no, I'm just going to stay skinny. And I'm like, please, sir, I just want to be a little bit fatter now. Just want to be a little bit fatter. And then subs. So Omegas, Support Max, solid acid. All right. I will take these and I will catch you guys in the gymnasium. When I did this session last week, it was so humid. So I'm hoping it will be like a bit less humid today. Obviously, I'm going to have to tie my hair up, but I'm also going to wash my hair later anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter. I have to say, I crimped it the other day for that shoe, and I really liked it. So I will definitely be doing that more often. Because again, I love my hair straight, but in this heat, it's hard to keep it straight. You know what I mean? Cheers. All right. I never do. Speaking of the gym, fuck it. I'm gonna be in my Samsung back here. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to like noise cancel this enough so that I don't get copyrighted. Fucking YouTube. But anyway, we're here for glutes and delts.
said, fuck it, I'm gonna bring the microphones and I'm gonna chat you guys through the session. It helps that it's very quiet here, so no one's gonna notice. But first up, we have hip thrusts. So this is on the like glute builder sort of moving Smith machine thing, which I absolutely fucking love. You guys saw me do my prep work there, so I rolled out my feet with a lacrosse ball, did some toe touches and RDLs, and then also the spinal decompression. So this is basically to help me open up my hips, work on how stiff my feet are, and then obviously just help with the way that my pelvis is oriented, because I do kind of tend to tuck under a little bit more and we want me pushing back. So again, this is all stuff that's specific to me. I used to just do some banded shit, which I didn't even know if it was doing anything, but obviously with training glutes, I need to be able to access good range of motion in the hip, and I need to be able to press through my foot properly. And if those two things are being like impacted, then we need to fix it. So that's what we're doing. So with this last week, he kind of says, he said the first few reps, your feet were all over the place, which I have such a bad habit of. I like move my feet around. So again, trying to really work on getting them into position and just keeping them there. But he said it was fine. Just slide the feet back a bit so that shin is vertical. Full foot pressure on all points of the foot, not just the outside. This is the key to getting glutes. So that's what I'm going to work on. I also did like 32 and a half for both sets last week, and I got 9. And this is supposed to be a set of 5 to 8, so I'm going to load it up quite a lot more because I know I'm going to be able to. So yeah, I'm just doing my second warm-up set now, and I will film my working set. Okay, this is my final warm-up, so I have 35 aside. So I'm just going to see how this feels and either go with this or as 2.5 per side. So I do this in a dead stop, which the range of motion is fucking huge, but it feels good. It feels good. So I always use like, there's little lines all over the foot mat. So I always know like which ones I should put my feet on. And I just keep that in mind. You know, try and use markings on the floor and stuff like that. So that I get my foot positioning the same each time. That felt pretty good. I think we're going to put 5 aside on. So I'm going to do 40 aside, which is quite a big jump from last time. But when a new movement is new, you're going to see strength increase pretty quickly because you're neurologically adapting to the movement. Whereas if I'd been doing this for months and months, I wouldn't be able to just add like 10 kilos to it each week. But in the early phases, especially because like I was doing it pretty much right, I had a few little tweaks, I should be able to load this pretty quickly. And also I was being careful last week because it was my first time doing this and I was fairly fucked in last week's session. Whereas I feel good today, so fuck it. It's for 2 sets of 5 to 8, so even if I get 5, I'll be fine. That's good. I got 40 for 8. So I'm gonna stick with the 40. Do my second set because I won't be able to get 8. I should get like 6 or 7, and then next week I'll know to increase the load and go a bit heavier. It's definitely so different. Like I wouldn't normally do a dead stop like first, but the goal with this is like just lift fucking heavy. Which again, like this new training, it is different. It's different to what I've been doing for a long time, like a lot of lower rep stuff, which is good because I made a lot of progress doing what I was doing, but it's good to try new things. Like I'm learning so much already, which even I can help clients with too. So yeah, that's good. Ooh, I feel tired after that. One more set of these. The volume has started super low. Like even this is 2 sets. My RDL is just 1 set. Split squats is 1 set. So this session is pretty quick. And obviously, still I'm recovering. Like I can't go in and attack. 3, 4 sets per exercise. I would absolutely die. Better already, which is good. Okay, I got 6. So good. Next, I have dumbbell RDL. So this is a movement that, like, by my own admission, I hate. I have always hated. I never, ever, ever connected well with them. So I just always avoided them. But that's why I'm really glad they're in my program because I know they're a great movement and I want to learn how to do them properly. So I'm willing to be shit at them for a while if it means I get good at them. The only issue I have in the shin is the dumbbells only go up to 40 kilos. And last week I was doing the 32 and a half. So he said I'll probably just switch to a Smith machine. But either way, I'm glad that I'm like learning how to do them properly. Even I just did a warm-up set there, they already felt a little bit better. I kind of said like I don't really feel them, and he was like, don't overthink that because you won't feel them the way that you feel something like a hip thrust. It is a different motion, which I know that because I say that to clients all the time. This is why coaches have coaches. So yeah, I'll do a couple of warm-up sets. Obviously, I'm doing 32 and a half, so I did a few reps there with the 22 and a halves. Then I'll do probably a 27 and a half for a few reps. And then I will go into my working set, which is just 7. Well, 6 to 10. So one thing I'm thinking about with these is like shifting forward onto my toes because I'm very heel dominant. So I'm thinking about like driving my knees over my toes slightly and driving through big toe, little toe, and heel. Oh, awesome. Hot girls match their straps to their outfits. Or code Edmonton and something else. I don't know if they have these. These are the Universal Green collection, but they're so cute. They actually felt pretty good. Uh, so I did 11 there, and it's 7 last week. So again, it just goes to show when a movement is new, you're going to have a very fast neurological adaptation to that movement. Like the strength is going to build really quick. I would say like progression when it comes to strength is like what's the word? It's like an asymptote. So it goes up really quickly. And then as you get closer to peak strength, it's going to level off. That's because at the start, like right now, my nervous system is getting better at doing these movements. It's adapting to them. Yes, there's some degree of like muscle growth, but like week on week, that's not a huge amount. With that big strength increase, it's just my nervous system getting better at doing the lift. As I get very good at the lift, I'm not going to have those same neurological progressions because I've already got the skills out. And then you get to a point where any progression you see is purely muscular driven. And because muscle growth is so much slower than your nervous system adapting, that's why it starts to level off. So if you've been doing a movement for a few months and you're kind of, maybe you're not progressing every week, maybe you even drop a rep 1 week, then you add a rep, then you add a tiny bit of load. That's normal, right? As long as you're still taking those steps to failure, you're still getting the stimulus needed for growth. I have this conversation with clients all the time. I always whip out the asymptote diagram. And I'm like, do you remember this from maths? Because I do. Some stuff that I learned in school can't be. Okay. Split squats first. Buzz it. Okay, next up, contralateral loaded split squats. So whenever we're loading split squats, depending on what way we hold the dumbbells, we're going to bias different parts of the glutes. So if we hold the dumbbell in the opposite side to the working leg, which is contralaterally, what happens is, right, imagine I'm holding the dumbbell. I'm going to hold it in a second. That dumbbell is pulling me this way. So in order to stop me from falling over, my glute med has to work really hard to stabilize me. So we're going to hit a bit more glute med doing it this way. So you see I have kind of like a wider stance, keeping the shin vertical to keep it more hip biased and glute biased than quad or knee biased. And I always use a roller. If you have a roller, use a roller because benches are usually too high. You'll see I actually have this quite low. And always use straps for these. It's just my warm-up set, but still. So again, I want to drive through big toe, little toe and heel. And I think about twisting my body slightly towards the working side. And most people, when they do this, they're just going way too fast. Like every time, not every time, but most of the time when clients send me these, the first thing I say is just need to slow. Like, don't drop into the front. I can get balance the same. But you're not trying to just like drop down. You almost want to think about like resisting your upper body as you come down. So last week I did 27.5 for 10. So I'm going to do the 30s this time. for the adductor. This doesn't go out far enough. Like I'm quite flexible through the groin, I guess we could say. Spread the legs, yeah. Things that are really done. So what I've done is I've grabbed two pieces of wedges and I'm just going to push them between my leg and the input pad to give me a little bit of stretch. Now the only thing is it needs to get quite as contracted at the top. So I'm basically just going to ask them like, where should we take it out? The length of the range or the short range? And let him tell me. Because last week I did it without these, but I like to get a good stretch on an adductor. But let's see what the best one. Last week I did like 100 and I got like 7. So we start 85 this week. So these things, let's put them here and here. That actually felt way better than with the pads. I don't love this adductor. Like, it's okay. It's not the best, but to be fair, the one in Elements is the prime, and I hate that one too. So this will do the job for now. You'll see there, like at the end, when I couldn't finish the rep myself, I self-assisted. I always do that. Like, if I'm say like deep in build and my recovery is really good, I'll probably self-assist like 2 or 3 more, because I just can't get the rep fully short myself, but I can still get it halfway finished. So it's just like just a way of doing like a bit of an intensifier. But obviously because I'm still recovering, I'm not going to absolutely ruin myself, but like doing that little extra half rep is nothing. But when I log it, I'll write down 10 plus 1 so that I know next week I did 10 myself and then 1 self-assisted. Okay, I'm 2 sets of these, 2 sets of H12, and then abductors, and then delts, and then I'm done. Okay, start with abductor, and this is the one movement that like has been changed the most. So again, we're always learning, and that's why it's so important. Like, never get stuck in your ways as a coach or as an athlete. But I would have always said for abductions and to hit the upper glutes, you should be sitting up straight. But actually, it would turn out I'm not right with that. And actually, the way he has me doing this is hinged over and like holding the handle. So basically, like Instagram girlies do to show their ass off. And I was like, oh, okay, that's different. But to be fair, I have been doing it. It does actually feel very upper glutey. And again, I am literally willing to learn, try, do anything right now to try and grow these fucking upper glutes. So I'll show you guys how I do it. Again, I use the pads to give me more range of motion, or like so that I can bring my legs in closer without hitting off the stack. So I'll show you guys how I do it. And yeah, always a student, always a student. Next up, I have a shoulder press, which I literally have a shoulder press in like a year and a half. And then I'm doing them twice a week, but just one set each day, just for like shoulder health more than anything else. So I'm using the Nautilus press. So last week he said just to bring my hands a bit wider so that my wrist is under my elbow at the bottom. Um, Pressing just feels so awkward because I haven't done it in so long. So I feel very weak. It's heavy. And to be fair, I could do it more delts. That's one thing we both agreed, me and Christian, is like my delts will definitely come up. So it's not necessarily a problem for me pressing. I don't need to be so cautious, you know. So it's one set of 6 to 10. And the crucifix all right, so with the dual cable. So we just said from last week to have my arm slightly more in front of my body as opposed to out to the side because I have a small rib cage. So that's the only correction I'm making. So just one set. I've already done one set, so let's have one more set, and then we're done. It's a nice efficient session. Like I don't know what time did I get here? I say it was efficient, but actually I have no idea. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't that long. I feel like I started training at like 11, so that's pretty good. What about those? Pretty good.
And we are back from the gym. That was a really good session. That was probably the best I've felt in a session so far since post show. Just like numbers were going up, really felt like I had that drive again, which is so nice. Yeah, it felt good. It made me very excited for off-season training. So now I'm having post-workout, which is 30 grams of whey isolate with some coconut milk. The strawberry cream with coconut milk, so good. 120 grams of, it's a mix. It looks like it's just Cocoa Pops. It's a mix of the Cocoa Pops and the shells. And then 130 grams of banana, which I put in the cereal. And yes, I still eat cereal dry, because every time someone asks, you eat that dry? Yeah, I do. I do eat it dry, because it's better, and I hate soggy food. So I'm just gonna eat this, then I'm just gonna hop on a call with a client, and then I need to like wash my hair and make myself look pretty for later. I also might run to the shop because we're low on Tupperware, because I've been chopping all the veggies and keeping them in that, and I need some for tomorrow because I'm gonna be out of the house for a while, so I need to prep my meals to bring with me. So I'm probably gonna go, there's like a little Chinese bazaar market around the corner, so I'll probably just run over there and grab it. So I will catch you guys later, probably at my next meal, which is a nice meal. They're all nice meals. Yeah, you know what it is.
Pesto pasta. You know the carbs are high when the pasta is out. So fucking excited. This slaps. So I just do like onions, garlic, some chopped tomato, peas, pan fry it, do the chicken in the air fryer, put the pasta in, salt, pepper, pasta, chicken, pesto. You know, Bob's your uncle, right? So yeah, I was just up at the desk for a while, had a call with a client, did a client setup. Now I'm going to eat this. It's like a little bit earlier. Well, it's like 3:15. Normally I would eat this at like 3:45. But I'm just trying to shift my meals forward slightly because we have something later that we're doing. And we have to leave at like 6:45. So I want to eat my last meal and then bring my final meal with me to have in the car. So what I'm going to do after this is go... What time do we need to leave at? 7:15? I'm probably going to drive to the Chinese shop. We also need to go to the shop because there's some things that we need food-wise. And then I'll come back and wash my hair and get ready. I should have time for all of that. I think so. We'll be fine. Loads of time. Okay. I will catch you later. All right. I'm looking a bit glam. I just did my makeup. Went to the shop. Did a little food shop. Got some new glass Tupperware. It always has to be glass. Plastic Tupperware makes me... And now I'm having dinner. So 100 grams of rice, steak, veggies, pineapple, 10 grams of avocado oil. So having this just a little bit earlier than normal because like I said, I'm going to prep my last meal to bring it with me to have in the car. So I'm going to have this. Then I'm going to do my hair because obviously this is not how the hair is going to be looking. And then I will take you guys and show you what we're up to on this fine Friday evening. I can't believe it's Friday. The weeks just go by so fucking quick. Like my Monday to Wednesdays are so intense with check-ins. And to be fair, my Thursdays and Fridays are now just as intense. Oh my God, can you please stop Netflix? So then when I wake up Saturday, I'm like, breather. I can't wait to get my tattoo. Oh my God, I can't believe that's tomorrow. All right, okay. I'm going to just watch some Gossip Girl, enjoy my dinner, and I'll catch you guys in the car. All right, so we're in the car. Where are we going?
We're going to get a couple of pictures done.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna hold the microphone. We're actually up in here. So as you guys know, we're getting married next year, and I did most of the wedding planning while in prep. So I wasn't really thinking too much about it. I was just doing what was necessary. And then last week I was like, oh, we need a website. So I was like making a website, and then I realized we have no photos together that are like nice photos, as in the only professional pictures we have are ones that we've done like fitness photo shoots, like us on the beach, painted brown, that kind of vibe. And I was like, it's probably not really what you should have for your wedding. So I was like, right, we need to get some engagement photos or just something stat. So I found a photographer, and we're going to like a beach kind of thing to get some cringy couple pictures where I'm like with my ring, so that we can use them for all of our wedding stuff. So you excited?
I am excited.
What?
Oh, what's that? I think it's the window, the back windows. I am excited. I do think that like at the wedding maybe we should have like some type of LED projector on the wall of a picture of us being shredded and stuff.
Oh yeah. Just a
not,
shit.
I think from Stephen's photo, I honestly don't like the ones
from LA.
I look like a Ethiopian child who has muscles.
He definitely doesn't, but it was the day after we'd eaten out post show, so yeah, it wasn't our best look. Wasn't our best look, but we have some other good pictures. But yeah, we'll have to do like maybe a mural thing of like pictures of us throughout the years.
Yeah,
that'd be cute to show us getting hotter.
Yeah,
as the years have gone on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do this evening. So I have my last meal with me, which is just my Greek yogurt, berries, peanut butter, and my extra carbs, my squares bar. I did have this like with my breakfast yesterday, but I was actually so full after we went to the gym. I was like, no, I'm just gonna have that in the evening instead. So yeah, I'll try and get some little behind the scenes, although I just realized I didn't bring that little tripod.
oh.
So I don't know how much I'll be able to get, but I will do my best. I will do my best. Yeah, gone for, I mean, obviously, like a little white dress. It's giving bridal. It's giving bridal. So we'll catch you there. All right, our shoot is done. I did not take a single clip on the DJI because I did not have time. How was that experience?
I was probably ready to finish about halfway through.
Yeah, but no, she wanted to get lots of pictures.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
The wind, like if it was windy, it would have been fucking.
Yeah, it was so
grand.
windy.
Too windy.
Um,
Put hairspray in my hair, and it's just like no use.
my hair was just blowing everywhere. I was like, this is not really a vibe. But that's what we get for choosing to do it on a beach, on a cliff. But it was like, obviously, like typical like engagement shoot. Like, you know, she was like jumping onto the sand and kissing and stuff, and I was like,
the videos of us running together.
yeah, no, there's some, and I'm just like, no one will ever see these. Like, it was so funny.
We're so Irish though, because like
We're so,
most people, some people just say, no, I'm not doing that.
yeah, we're just like, we'll do whatever you want us to do, but
Trudging through the sand.
yeah, it was so funny.
I almost snapped my neck.
Yeah, there was one point she was like, run and jump, and then he'll lift you up. And
She launched herself into me.
I took the jump part like seriously.
Yeah, like as if she was trying to tackle me. My neck just snapped back and I heard it crack. I was like, oh god.
And I just couldn't stop laughing, so she kept trying to get us to do it. And every time I would look at him, he was like moving his neck as if it was sore. And I was like, stop! Oh, that was so funny. But I feel like we only broke out in one fit of giggles, which I actually think is pretty good, all things considered. Also, my makeup was a slay. But no, like I saw some of the pictures on like the viewfinder, like they do actually look really nice. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. That's the first of our real wedding experiences, I guess.
Yeah.
So there you go. This channel is now a wedding planning vlog channel. There you go. So
Bride and the Beast.
yes.
Bride the Beast series. Think we could make something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. So we're on our way home now. It's 9:15. It's past my bedtime. So I'm gonna go home and go straight to sleep. And I'll catch you guys in the morning because tomorrow is tattoo day. Absolutely buzzing. Hey Jen, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday and that everything's all good with yourself, and welcome to your re-onboarding video for coaching with myself, your welcome back video. So obviously this video, it's not going to be super long because you already know the drill. It hasn't been too long since we did just take our little break from coaching, so you know, I don't need to explain everything about like the sheets and how to use them and all of that. So really this video, I'm just going to go over the training that I've assigned for you, go over your food and kind of what the plan of action is for the next little while as we do get you back into a good routine, back into a good structure, back eating properly, fueling yourself, feeling good, and you know, obviously kind of starting off with a little bit of a fat loss phase before we then go back into a building phase ahead of hopefully getting up on stage later next year. Hey Ray, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday and that everything's all good with yourself, and welcome to your re-onboarding welcome back video for coaching with myself. So happy to have you back on the team. So excited to get back to work towards building your best physique yet, especially with this new starting point that we have post-surgery. Like, I am honestly so looking forward to seeing what we are going to achieve over the rest of this year and into next year. I just know it is going to be absolutely insane, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this. So hey Danielle, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday and that everything's all good with yourself, and welcome to your onboarding video for coaching with me. I'm so excited to take you along this journey, level up, you know, come from the powerlifting background into more of the physique based background and really just see what we can achieve together.
Good morning, YouTube. Happy Saturday. How are we? Well, I am officially 4 weeks post-show today, which is crazy. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a physique update and just show you guys where I'm at. I officially hit 132 this morning, 132.1. I'm actually so happy because like I need, my weight needs to go up, you know what I mean? So finally, that's the first time I've been in the 132s, aside from like big scale weight jumps after meals off plan, you know, after my shows and stuff like that. So 4 weeks post show, 4 pounds up. I was about 128 on stage. So really not a very fast rate of gain at all. It's been nice and steady, which is good. Like I feel good. So I'm just about to do my check-in for Christian. And like I said, I'm just going to show you a little bit of a physique update, you know, as I am transitioning out of this bodybuilding show. Everybody always loves to show the shreds. A lot of people don't want to show this bit, but like, I don't. I get why it's uncomfortable, you know, when you've been shredded and super grainy. It's hard to see that go away, but I think it's really important for me to document this because my body is worthy no matter what it looks like. I also am very aware I'm still very lean, so I don't like this kind of idea when people are like, oh, like I'm so soft, I'm so fluffy, and it's like, you still have abs. Shut up. Like I'm fluffy when I'm 160, not when I'm 132. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think it's just important, like the way that you speak to yourself in this phase. So anyway, let's see what we're working with. Hopefully, I think I might be a little bit too low. Okay, I think we can see. So obviously I'll just do me like standing relaxed, I guess, to start with. So this is me relaxed. Again, most people don't show themselves relaxed. My ass looks so flat from the side. What I want in this off season is like, boom. You know what I mean? This is what glutes look like from the back when you're just standing and I'm not posing. And then from the side, as you can see, my right side is much better. It's like my less flat side. So yeah, like I'm still like, again, I'm still lean. Like I'm not gonna stand here and be like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And then we'll run through my poses. So again, for me, like where I kind of notice weight gain the most, and it's just because my brain is like my midsection. So again, it's still tight, but obviously it's going to be like a little bit more bloated because I'm eating more food. From the side. From the back. So I know I still have like pretty deep tie-ins. To be honest, that's like just a genetic thing for me. Like I will keep them for quite a while. It's also down to actually have a lot of muscle there. So if you want to have glute ham tie-ins, you need to actually have muscle there to start with. So yeah, like midsection is going to be a bit softer. Again, as I've said many times, like less drugs means less pop and less fullness. And that's absolutely fine because I'm not supposed to look like that all of the time, you know? The way I looked 4 weeks ago was for a purpose. It was for stage. Now I want to look healthy. And I think I'm slowly getting there. Sleep was also trash last night. I woke up at 3:30 again. Oh, and we also got to bed a little bit late because we obviously didn't get home until like 9 p.m. from our little shoot. So yeah, but it's been a very productive morning. I obviously prepped my meals for the day. You saw me make my baked oat cookies. I haven't had those in ages. I was like, what will I bring with me just in case I'm out for longer than I expected? Because normally I always do like a sweet meal for my third meal, which would be either cream of rice or Weetabix cheesecake. And I just don't really like cold prepped cream of rice. And then I was like, oh, baked oat cookies. They're always good. So you saw the way that I made them. Did blueberries and dark chocolate. 10 out of 10. I'm actually excited to eat them. And then I also have pesto pasta. So I'm hoping my tattoo artist just isn't going to mind me like eating in the middle. Because like I'm going to have to eat. Because my appointment's at 11. Obviously, probably won't start the actual tattooing until like 11:45 by the time we like go over the design and stuff. And then I usually eat at like 1. So I'll just say to him like, bro, do you mind? Like I can eat with one hand. Is that okay? He's going to be like, this girl is so weird. And I'm going to be like, it's fine. I think people can tell I'm a bodybuilder because even yesterday when we went to the shoot, the girl was like, the first thing she said, she's like, you guys work as trainers? And I was like, yep. Yes, we do. So I obviously still look kind of jacked, you know? I also just got my photos through from Dawn. Guys, I'm obsessed. I don't know if you can like see them. That's the wrong picture. Ah! That's me! I'm so glad I did the shoot because I'm obviously not going to look like this now for the next couple of years. The ass! I'm not going to look like this for... Well, I will never look like this again because I will never be this small again. I mean, that's obviously the goal. So, yeah, I'm excited. I had 3 clients to onboard. So, just by the fact that I woke up early, it's like, okay, well, at least I got all that shit done. So I'm going to do this check-in now and then I'm going to walk and then I'm going to have my breakfast and head to Malaga. So I probably won't vlog anything until we're on our way to the tattoo place. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be such a fun Saturday. I can't wait. She's going to be tatted. All right. We're in Malaga. I'm in a little random car park that I found. It's 10:30, so my appointment is at 11. So I need to go to an ATM and get cash out to pay for it. And I think there's a Starbucks nearby, so I think I might go and get myself a little coffee, a little treat. Well, not like a food treat, but just like a coffee. I might get myself like a blended iced latte because I've been kind of hyper fixated on those. And that's what off season is about. Being able to do this sort of shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to go and get that. I have some time to kill. And then I will catch you guys in Soho Tattoos, Malaga. All right, tattoo is done. Fuck me, that took a while. I mean, that was like 4 hours. It's 4:15 now. And we started at like 11:20 and it was like 3:30 when we finished. So yeah, it was like 4 hours. And like, it was so funny because I thought I'd be sitting up, but I forgot that it's on the back of my arm. So I had to lie face down the whole time. So I was, you know, a little bit bored, but it was grand. The time passed. At one point I was just like so hungry that I was like, I'm just gonna eat my oat cookies. I'm so glad I prepped them because I was able to eat them like lying down. And then I just ate my pasta there before I drive home because I was like, no, like I need to eat now. But yeah, I'm so fucking happy with it. I'll put like a picture here of that he took of it because obviously I didn't like take a video while we were in there of it, but I'm so fucking happy with how it turned out. It was definitely like it didn't, like the outline of it didn't hurt, but when he started doing like the shading, especially up near my elbow, I was like, oh, that's spicy. Like, I don't find tattoos that painful. It wasn't painful, but it was just like stingy, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna head home now. I'm definitely like quite dehydrated. I did have my water, but I didn't want to be drinking loads because then I'd have to like, I had to get up to pee like, what, once? I think I actually only had to get up to pee once, but I didn't want to be like pissing every few minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna head home now. Do need to stop in the shop and get some yogurt. If you're watching this, drink your fucking water. So it's like, what, like an hour drive home? So that'll be chill. But yeah, I'm super happy. Super happy. I also need to get cling film because he's like, oh, he said like to take off the cling film in 2 hours and then that's fine. But obviously I'm gonna train tomorrow. And people always ask like about tattoos, like, can I train? I always train, but I'm just gonna wrap it in cling film so that it doesn't get dirty, you know, for the first few days. And obviously can't go in like the sea and shit like that, but that should be fine. Anyway, a nice wholesome Saturday. Well, wholesome-ish. It was quite wholesome. They had like a Bruno Mars playing the whole time. It was so like not typical tattoo studio vibes where it's like rah. They were very chill and nice. So yeah, I am buzzing. Okay, I will catch you guys at home. Okay, so we are back from Malaga and it's dinner time and we've got a good old off-season fave, burgers. So obviously I've just done steak. I probably would have liked it to be mince, but I do have a mincer, but I actually just wasn't fucked mincing the steak. So we're just going to do a steak burger, potatoes, barbecue sauce, almond butter, and some veggies, which I'm very much looking forward to. And then I'm just going to go on a walk and then have my last meal, which is my cream. So I think I'm going to round out the video here, just because it's probably already long enough between the mic'd up workout and everything. I feel like this video hasn't been necessarily like valuable. I usually like to have a bit of a theme for my videos. I suppose this is just like what my life is like at 4 weeks post-show, which is pretty good, and I'm pretty happy and I'm feeling good, and I'm definitely quite tired today. I have felt very tired. I can't wait for like an early night. It's so funny, literally just going to bed like half an hour later fucked me yesterday. So I'm still a little bit sensitive, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this week now. It's going to be a good week of training. Obviously every session now I've done at least once, so I can go in and actually feel like I can progress. And if yesterday's session was anything to go by, I'm going to be feeling better and better every single week now, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, leave that here. So thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, give it a comment, and let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see. And I will chat to you guys in the next one. Bye.